Hi again. It's another week with us. You know, it's the Dubois Podcast, episode 47. You're here with the boys. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's that time.
Happy New Year!
Hopefully you picked it up.
Happy New
Pause?
Hey, yo.
What's my man doing over here?
Oh, no.
Ignore that.
Some silly goosery is happening.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed your New Year's party. Hopefully you didn't get too drunk and you're not too hungover.
Hopefully you got a lot of kisses.
It's true. I forgot that's a part of it.
Waddle.
Yeah.
It's never been one for me, but for the rest of you,
Hopefully.
maybe.
Damn.
Maybe this
Hopefully
year.
next year. Well, this year.
No, next year.
Next-
Well,
No,
Yeah, because this year's already passed in terms of when this episode comes
Well,
out.
the
I
kiss
mean,
is gonna
it's
happen
the new
in
year,
the
so
next
like,
year.
would you say, yeah,
It'll be
because
12
it'd be
o'clock.
going into the next year? What do you guys think?
What?
Let us
the
know.
kiss is happening at 12 o'clock, January 1st, 2026.
So next.
Right,
like-
so
That's next year.
into
That's
the
next
next
year.
year.
So I was right.
So next year.
Mhm.
Oh,
next
okay, so it
year.
happens at the end of this year and then
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
Hopefully you get a kiss before then, though.
That's
We'll
true.
see.
So you
No
can
kisses
practice.
until
Oh, my
January 1st,
fault.
2026.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saving my special kiss for the
Oh,
one.
for New Year's. Yeah.
My first kiss will be my new kiss.
All right. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year's. As always, we're going to start with our music recommendations. We're going to start with Sean.
What the fuck?
What the? Oh, that's one.
That's
Ah.
one. New year.
We gotta
new year,
keep a
new me.
whiteboard.
Low-key.
Yeah, low-key.
That's our tally.
That's one. Okay. So my music recommendation is I gotta start, putting more songs that reach deep to my roots on the playlist.
Oh, yeah.
So this song, it's a lovemaking song.
Yes.
It's "Rain" by Sleep Token. Expert song to listen to when you're in the midst of the most human experience. Yeah, it's a wonderful song. Sleep Token's obviously a good band. I don't need to dick ride them because that's two.
Is it?
I mean,
Dick
is
is
it though?
is
I
it
feel like
on
it's
the list?
Curse though. It's like
It's more
it's
so
not
like
like an
slang.
obscene word, but
you
it's
put
not
it
like
in the same way, like, damn,
I put it lower than damn.
dick?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because all right, this doesn't count. Because I need to pause the music recommendations because we got to have this discussion.
Yeah, we got to know what the tier
Okay.
is.
Because I said that some people don't consider ass a curse, and you looked at me like I was
That's
retired.
because like
Yeah, how
You're
ass-
telling me
ass-
that ass
like,
is, but dick isn't. I feel like that's. I feel like
because
that's,
like ass, like I grew up being like, don't say ass, you can't say ass.
But
and
you were
like,
fine
but you was running around saying dick in the
well,
house.
no, but like, dick, like
Mama
'cause,
Andrew being a dick right now.
like, maybe. But see, because like ass is like, but even then, now that I'm like older, like, ass is another one where I'm like.
Well, it's because you're
It's
older.
more so like like once again, they're obscene words, but they're not like curses. You know what I mean? Like if I hit
So-
a hard fuck, then it's like it's like oh
That's
okay,
the mother.
alright.
That's the mother of all.
Yeah.
bombs.
yeah,
That's-
but like,
But like if somebody was like oh dick like that dicks. I'm
Better
like,
start running away. There's one out. Just
I'm be like yeah dicks. I get it. Like well hold on wait.
I bet you
All
just
said
right.
it.
All right.
okay.
No, so if you were in public,
See,
let's
'cause,
say
like,
we were in
'cause,
public.
like dick and ball, you know what I mean? That like that phrase goes together, like they're the same thing.
yes,
You know what I
but
mean?
that- I feel like
and
any
balls ain't a
parent-
curse word.
any, yeah, but dick is.
So all right, so then I guess I'll put it up. I'll put it up to the vote from
I
the
say
table.
it's not.
Is dick a curse?
I don't think so.
That's even,
I,
all
swear,
right.
I feel like 2 minutes ago you were saying the opposite, along
No?
with me. I don't know.
No,
I feel like
I was saying it's not that bad because it's not like the preferable word.
Sick.
It's slang. I feel like you
Yeah.
know.
All right, that means
because like all right,
I don't like
Not
if you're
to-
thinking.
we
yeah.
never had this discussion.
not to get super obscene.
no, what's
but,
going
like,
on?
No, I'm saying we never had it like off.
Oh,
like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
supposed to twice now.
Yeah,
like not to get super obscene. I apologize, but like pussy, that's not a curse word. And I put like dick and pussy in the same like
I also put dick and pussy.
same tier,
good
in
for
the
you.
same tier.
Must be nice.
Oh my god.
Oh wait,
Oh my
but the
goodness.
thing
Like,
is,
to this
I
First
Oh.
5 minutes, we're not getting
Yeah, no,
monetized.
low-key.
We never were.
I feel like I feel like pussy is in the same realm as dick.
Yeah,
It is.
But I also feel like, that's you know what, you're bringing a good point.
Yes.
I feel like pussy is like a transitional curse word. It's a gateway curse word. You know what I'm saying? You know, weed is a gateway
Like once you
drug.
started saying it,
how
you're like,
is
wait, hold
that-
on though.
It opens up the gates.
But why is that a gateway curse word and dick isn't?
It feels a bit more normalized. Whether
word
that's
dick?
Misogyny.
pussy, whether
Oh.
that's a result of misogyny or something like that.
Probably.
Not to get too woke on
It's
the
because
podcast.
they have to use words that people have used to describe women as insults to men.
Yeah.
Because by calling someone that,
By calling
you're
a man
you're
a
calling
woman,
them a
you're-
woman because
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
because men
It's a
suck
circle.
and have to do
Yeah.
dumb shit like this.
Yeah.
Period. You tell him.
No, seriously. Hold on. Can we talk about this real quick?
We don't need the music. Just
Matter of
check the
fact-
playlist.
Because here's like it's like men in the past have ruined so much.
Yeah.
And I'm not on,
for
I'm not on
centuries.
some woke shit. This is me trying to be anti-woke, okay? Because it's like we can't be jokingly misogynistic in the wrong company without people thinking that we're monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't joke about misogyny.
But exactly, but that's what I'm saying. And it's because men in the past were violently misogynistic.
True.
So they ruined it for the rest of us. I can't jokingly call one of my girlfriends like a dumb broad or something like that because that's
One of my girlfriends.
because like girlfriends like
Oh, okay.
yeah, not
Girls,
yeah.
space
okay.
friends.
Space friends, yes,
Yeah.
because that's all that they ever are.
Yikes.
So, no, that's a bad thing. So like, I can't jokingly make or do stuff like that, or even like make a joke and be like, oh, yeah, whatever you say, sweetheart, or something like that, because misogyny has run so rampant in the past, and people have used that to demean women,
And it still is.
and it still is.
Yeah.
And so I can't use those even in a joking manner without worrying. Like, are they going to think that like I'm actually being this person
Yeah.
instead of doing it with love and care and tenderness?
Tenderness.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in traffic, for example, right? You know, I mean, some people, they say they get racist in traffic. I don't get racist.
Jesus.
But like sometimes when I'm in traffic, like the first word I go to is the B word, right?
Same.
Mine's dickhead.
But well, so there's the thing is like it's the B word most of the time.
Yeah.
But if I notice that it's a woman,
Yeah. I'll
Before
stop myself.
before I let it out, I
That's
won't.
good.
I won't say.
like it's
That's when I swap to dickhead.
Yeah.
That's when I swap the phrase.
I was like, hold on, how do I?
If it's
explain
I
this?
did the same. If it's unknown, B word's coming out.
Yeah.
But if I know it's a woman, I'm like, I can't say that.
Or even if it's like a feminine car.
Oh, no, hold on.
Okay, you're
No,
pushing
because
it.
no, listen.
Now you're a
no,
misogynist.
no. I will not stand for
He
this.
sees a
Tell me.
he sees a Fiat. It's got to be a woman in there.
No. Tell me when you're driving in traffic and you see a little petite SUV in front of you. Tell me
Petite
that
SUV.
you
Those
don't.
two words don't go together.
No, my car's kind of a petite SUV. Because they're like
bigger than my
there's
car.
them big back bitches, right?
That's like
two.
what Tori has. Tori has like
The BBB.
yeah, Tori has a
Triple B.
BBB.
Yeah. But if you see like a little petite one, like you're not gonna assume
Is it
that
like
it's a
a
man
mini
driving the car.
SUV?
He's
Kinda,
considering
yeah.
his car a petite SUV.
Like if I see to me,
I don't think so.
my
I feel
car.
like maybe smaller. I feel like
Regardless, my car is like a feminine car. That like if you see something like that,
Maybe it's because you drive one.
Yeah,
now,
I
but
think-
when
yeah.
you said that, I was thinking like a Beetle or
Or
like
yeah,
a
I mean,
Fiat.
definitely
That's
a
why I was
Beetle.
like,
Definitely a
not
I
an
was also
SUV,
thinking
but
like
you know, hey,
Yeah.
that and like girls that have the stickers on their car.
or
'cause,
that
you
too.
know,
Yeah, if you
that's
see
how
if you see
a
a
lot
car
of
littered with
favorite-
stickers on
a
the back of
coexist
it,
sticker.
There's one.
Yeah.
There's one that one of our neighbors has that says "Hot girls hit curbs," and I told
Yeah.
Calvin, I was like, I love
Nice.
that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If I see, back to the main point, if I see a car that I think looks a little feminine, or if I notice that it's a woman behind the wheel, I will stop myself from using the B word because that word's been used to hurt and demean. Right?
That's why we love respectful men on this podcast.
Period. That being said, I want to be misogynistic, but I can't because it was ruined. In the
damn you, men.
In the same way that women like can understandably and justifiably, say poor things about men, I'd like to be able to jokingly like respond like that energy in a fun way where everybody's comfortable and everybody's happy and everybody knows that we don't mean it at the end of the day. But I can't because tried and true misogynists have ruined it for me and for everybody else.
But mainly you.
But mainly me.
Make sure you check out Rain by Sleep Token.
Yes.
Back to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to that.
Let us know what you guys think.
So are you at 2 or
No,
you at 3?
No. Uh-huh.
For disses, not disses, curses.
I think he's at.
You said
Well,
dickhead not going to count,
yeah,
right?
Dick doesn't count, so I'm at 2 because I said the B word or something. I said something along the
Yeah,
lines
no,
during that
recently.
spiel just now.
Can't believe it.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, me either.
I
Coulda
I
lied.
said something else.
Right, I thought he was still at 1.
It was just those 2. It was the fucking bitch.
How dare you?
Yeah. So anyways. Yeah. Do better. Anyways. So Sleep Token, good Rain by Sleep Token, good song. Alex.
Nice.
When I edit
Is
this
it my
for the
turn?
TikTok, it's going to be that. Cut all the spiel.
And then
Yeah. Just throw in like a random like I just want to be misogynistic. I want to be misogynistic.
Watch that be the one clip
Yeah.
that goes
Yeah,
viral.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, all right, watch the whole thing so you get the context.
You gotta watch the whole clip to understand. I swear.
Exactly.
Alex,
Me.
what's your song?
My song this week is Tangerine Rays by Zed B. Miller Ellis. I don't know who Ellis is, but good job on the song.
I think he was in Left 4 Dead 2.
All right.
True.
All right. That's
Got
kind of my guy.
speed here.
That's kind of my guy. That's kind of my guy. I don't really know what the song's about. I won't lie to you.
Pills here.
It came out. Last week. Well, I mean, 3 weeks ago.
Sometime.
Yeah, and it's good. It's very much like, so she starts off with the vocals. It's very nice. It's very cool, soothing. Makes me feel nice. And then the beat kicks in. You know how Zed do. It makes you want to start move your butt. You know what I mean? Start shaking everything I got, like exactly like that. And then like slows down again. And then it's very good. You should listen to it, and you will, and can. We'll get to that later. But yeah, B. Miller is very good. Zed's cool. He's good at what he does too. Listen to it, please.
Please. On to you.
Oh, nice. So my my first music recommendation this week is Mine by Audrey Nuna. She has redone this song. This song is originally by Brandy and Monica. Thank you. By Brandy and
I can't
Monica,
say that.
and I really love her twist on it. I think it gives more like, I don't even know how to describe the music, but it's very like bumpy. Like it's very like you want to dance
beat's
to it,
going.
you want to move to
True.
it. Like every single beat you hear, you want to like move your body differently, and I love it. I think it's such a banger. And my honorable mention for this week is Peggy by, I think it's C China. You guys have probably heard it on TikTok. Her audio has gone viral for a little bit of clip that's in the song. I have listened to the song. I think the song is amazing. I think it's hilarious. I think it's so funny. And I definitely think you guys should take a listen to it for sure.
Nice.
Thank you.
My music recommendation this week is Hong Kong Special by FKJ or French Kiwi Juice.
Is that actually what it stands for?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is not like the song, I guess itself isn't like, it's called Hong Kong Special,
Yeah.
but it's called that because he posted like music from his live like tours and stuff, and that was like the special song that he had made when he was in Hong Kong. He did a couple of different songs, like a Paris one, Washington. Check out the whole album, pretty good. But he is primarily like a producer, or a beat maker. How do you want to call it? I don't know music terminology, but it sounds good. This song especially gives me like Tekken vibes, so I feel
Nice.
like I can like beat someone up to this song, in a cool, stylish way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just check it out. It's a really good song, really good artist. He does sing, but I don't think in this album he does sing in most of them. So, check out his other songs. Yeah.
Hit a
So-
smooth quarter circle forward 1-2 on him. You know what I mean?
You know it. And if you want to check out those songs, what are you doing over there? Doing some math?
Hadouken high punch. Sorry, I'm just trying to
That's the wrong game.
You can obviously listen to these 5 songs and all the songs before today,
Mm.
and if you're watching this from the future songs from this time
Mm.
on
From this time.
the Dubois music recommendations playlist.
Nice.
The playlist is not in the title, which is why I didn't include it in the way I said it. So, in case you're wondering why I said it that way. But yeah, now that music's all wrapped up, how y'all doing?
Good.
I'm doing good. First week as a free agent, as a free man.
Heck yeah.
It's been fantastic. I did a lot of drawing this week.
Nice.
Was it-
of drawing.
Was it like stuff that you just wanted to draw, or stuff that you're drawing
stuff,
for?
It's stuff for stuff right
Okay.
now,
Stuff
and
for
then
stuff.
No free
once
drawing.
once not that I've had a bad time with it though. I've actually been having a very good time, even though it's been like on a time crunch.
Yeah.
I've still enjoyed my journey. But so once everything is wrapped up, well, now that we're in the new year, everything is wrapped up.
True.
I'll be able to start doing some more personal projects. Well, not exactly, because my next big project is going to be all of the Dragonlance
Okay.
outfits. So
Yay.
that's my next
Mine's
endeavor.
gonna be basically the same with a little
Mine's-
extra.
Mine's
A
different.
little extra.
Editor,
Little
if you want to put up some of them pictures from the Christmas
True.
special that was last week,
editor
Put up the poster.
yeah,
poster.
and let us know what you think of the art that this guy made.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I was excited for the one shot. It went very well.
Yep.
Everyone had a good time.
Absolutely.
It was
So
fun.
they told me.
Yep.
Yeah, summoned the
I would
dragon.
never lie.
Some
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff happened.
Rudolph was involved. That's all you had to know.
Yeah.
He always is.
Yeah.
True.
I watched 2 movies actually, we got to talk about this. I watched 2 movies to prepare for prepping this one shot. Both Christmas movies, one of which is Red One.
Okay.
That movie, I think it's still in theaters. It came out
so.
and it absolutely flopped. Now here's the thing.
Wait, you watched it in theaters?
No, I watched it at home on Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's on Prime too.
Yeah, it's on Prime, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was a Prime release that they put in theaters, something like that. They spent like $400 bagillion on it or something like that. And that's largely why it flopped. Also, they didn't market it very well, so nobody went to go see it. But I will say this. For Christmas movies, I think it is actually a very good Christmas movie. It was fun. It had cool action. The characters were cool. Some of like the world building was kind of neat. It was a good time and it was fun. All the actors in it did a good job. J.K. Simmons as Santa, I actually really enjoyed. Like something about he's not in the movie a lot,
Yeah.
but his like portrayal of the
Okay.
character and the type of character that he was, I thought it was really cool. And it was very inspirational. But yeah, it flopped and people said it was bad. But like, I feel like we're judging it on a Oppenheimer scale when it comes to movies like that instead of judging it on a Christmas movie scale. And as Christmas movies goes, I think it was very good. And I would recommend watching it during, the holiday season.
Now that I think about it, they stole the premise of that movie from you, bro.
As I was watching it, I was like, they stole this from me.
Like literally.
There was a lot of stuff in there where I
Yeah.
was like, hold on.
As
a
I'm
minute.
thinking about
minute.
like the trailer I saw, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we did this.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally. No, a lot of the stuff while I was watching it, I was like, wait a minute. This is looking awfully familiar.
Familiar.
Amazon went to your phone and was listening to
yeah,
you when you
low
planned it
key.
last time.
Low key. Amazon, I'm on you. The other movie that I watched was the 2015, I believe also probably a box office bomb, Krampus.
I was gonna ask you if that
That's-
was where you drew inspiration from.
Yeah,
That's
parts
the
of it,
one
yes.
that's got the
Krampus.
guy from Stranger Things, right? Or is that the horror movie one?
It's the horror
horror.
Christmas movie.
Never mind. You said 2015.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to me, guys.
Yeah, it's like a comedy horror movie.
Oh, it's a comedy horror?
And not like comedy
Yeah,
horror in the way that
it's
Scary
like
Movie
a-
is,
Okay.
but it's like a horror movie with some like silly elements in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. I remember it coming out and it didn't do so well.
Yeah.
It flopped when it first
It-
came
yeah.
out. A
Right.
lot of people talked mad shit
These,
about
these
it.
holiday
And then
horror
they came out with
movies.
number 2. I think there's 2 of
Yeah,
them, right?
Yeah, I didn't see the
Damn.
second one though.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of them, but
I want
I've
to.
heard.
Yeah.
They didn't flop hard enough because they made it 2.
I thought it was really good. I
I've
thought
never
it was
seen
cool, interesting. Again, kind of like nice world building.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like the designs for a lot of the creatures that you see in that movie was really good. Krampus himself, you see it toward the end of the movie that he has like a old like human face on. And the director said he did that because he doesn't he didn't want anybody to know what Krampus actually looks like. So he's like wearing someone else's face when you see him.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yikes.
And it's really cool and
Nasty.
creepy. And there was like a section where somebody like goes through like a backstory, and it's animated, like almost like a claymation type animation sequence. And it was really, really cool, really well done. Christmas movies, I think, are just bound to flop because like Hallmark
Yeah.
kind of fucked up
That's
the
true.
Oh my god.
two left.
My
Hallmark,
grandparents love the Hallmark Christmas movies.
trust me,
They watch them all
I
year
love
round.
them too, but they
No,
ruined the
they're-
reputation of Christmas movies.
They're all
Unfortunately,
the same.
I know.
literally,
That's why I
like,
love them.
Every single Hallmark movie has the exact same
Yes.
plot line, no matter what
Yeah.
time of the year it is, whether
Yeah.
it be Valentine's Day, Christmas,
Mhm.
Thanksgiving. Like it's always the sweet lonely girl or the mogul guy or vice versa, and then they fall in love and
Yeah, man who
blah,
hates
blah, blah.
Christmas finds woman who loves
right,
Yes.
Christmas. And now, because he loves her, he loves Christmas.
loves her.
right,
Yeah.
I
always
was gonna
like
start hating Christmas without telling me.
There
Say
you
less.
go. And just start walking around the city while it's snowing.
Bug.
Oh no, you got to go to like some village
There you go. Yeah.
with like cabins and shit.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so like Hallmark kind of messed up the game as far as like the reception of Christmas movies, so they've all kind of like flopped in for a
Yeah.
while. But Krampus and Red One are both excellent watches. I had a really good time watching both of them, so I'd recommend it to you guys. If you just want to have fun, watch a neat little Christmas flick, I'd say go for it.
Oh yeah.
Stream both those movies.
Stream both of those movies.
We're not sponsored.
Unless
Anyone else? Anything to say? You don't have to.
No. Started live calls. Rough, but overall, all right. A lot of people are very nice, actually. Not as bad as I thought they'd be, but
you just wait.
yeah, not low key until I get in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Before it's more
I think
than
it's
just
probably.
passwords.
I think it's probably because like you're working with like people who are
Like
in
within-
businesses, so they kind of have
yeah.
to like they're at work,
Yeah.
so it's like they have
Oh,
to still
true.
keep a
that too.
professional demeanor to some
Yeah.
extent.
That too.
Whereas like with me at Brooks Brothers, they don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
me.
they're
They're
like,
like, I just want my tuxedo, bro.
Low-key.
I want my suit.
Give me my return.
yeah, business to business like customer service is better, I feel
B2B.
like, than business to
B2B.
consumer customer service.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Oof.
But other than that, we just living. We just living.
Oh yeah, nice. Well,
And I got little bro. Sorry.
just kidding.
I was about to say that. I just
they got a little bro.
Yeah, little. I'm a editor. Put up a picture
Yeah,
of
say,
little
who's
bro.
little bro? You gotta see him.
All right,
Yeah,
make
put
sure-
up editor.
Make sure you send a picture to the
Yes,
editor.
yes. Editor, you got a picture.
If you don't see a picture, it's because Alex didn't do his job.
That's little bro. He's part of the family now. Matter of fact, I might bring him in one day. Who
He's
knows?
Alex's pride and joy.
I love him so much.
Oh yeah, we all love him.
Do you want to tell the story of how and why Lil Bro came into
This
your
is- yeah.
possession?
Yeah.
So we 3 weeks ago went to a mug exchange party. So we went mug shopping. We were going around and we were looking at them. I think they already had theirs. He picked up his, and I was like, nothing's calling out to me, man. It's not it. And then I moved the mug aside, and there he was, little bro, in all his glory. So I was like, this is the one. This is the one. So I brought him there to the mug exchange. But it was, I put him up next to the other mugs. He already looks sad, is all I'm saying. And then throughout the night, we played a little game. And whoever won could go pick a mug. So I was like, I'm abiding my time. I'm gonna wait. If nobody picks up little bro, he's coming back home with me. I waited. Nobody made a move. So I was like, well, you let something go. And what was it like? What I say? Like, you love something, you let it go. And if it comes back to you, it's meant to be. So I picked him back up.
Pick it back up.
Yeah.
And now he's at home with me.
So that being said, he went out, bought a mug for a mug exchange,
And then
left with that same
not
mug.
exchange the
Yeah,
mug.
did not exchange.
I
Nope.
exchanged the money for the
Yeah,
mug.
to be fair, hey, they were talking for a little bit without grabbing their mug.
Yep.
It was just funny because I looked and I saw you like walk away, look behind you.
So the thing was the whole time
He did not
after
take his
Before
eye
we
off.
even walked
after no low key, but even like after the game, after she said to like go line up to pick out the mugs or whatever, Alex was just standing there. He was just,
Low key,
he
bro.
was just sitting there eyeing little bro, and then he kept looking at me. He's like, nobody's making a move.
Yep.
He was waiting for you to take Lil Bro.
Yeah, he was waiting.
I was like, somebody.
He was waiting for me to give him the go ahead.
Yeah, had to know it was okay with one other person.
Yeah. I was like, hey, bro, listen, nobody's moving for it. Go for it. And then he immediately walked over there and grabbed it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I respect it. I'm glad Lil Bro's with us now.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if anybody would appreciate it in the way that we
That's
do.
what I'm saying. They didn't jump at the chance to get him. So you know what I'm saying.
I did want to say, not to flex,
Yes.
our mugs really stole the show that night.
Okay.
We don't know what was in that bag though.
Yeah, true.
That
I don't
could've
know
been a
what
that could've been a powerful
anything
mug
in that bag. Who knows?
Okay.
Aside from the one in the bag, that's a wild card because we don't know what
Yeah.
that looks like. We should have at least looked at it.
I know. I thought about it, but I was like,
should have at least looked
you
at
can't
it.
like everyone brings mugs and then you got a gift bag. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
Like,
does
give me
feel a
this.
little like yeah. But like we got there and the mugs, they were like normal mugs with some sayings on them, which is cute and stuff. But us, we came dressed to impress. He had a little bro.
Yeah.
I had a little pink cowgirl boot with hearts on it.
I had a gingerbread man.
Heck
And
yeah.
then I had a miniature coffee mug.
Yeah. That was dope. That was
Yes, it was.
And we also have one.
dope. Nice.
So yeah, good times.
All in all, good. Yeah. Good week.
Oh yeah. So, like I said before, it's New Year's, and there's one thing that everyone does on New Year's, or
Kiss.
before technically. Well, that too, but we're not kissing.
Good. Tell him.
Not on camera.
Now-
Yeah.
On our, you got to make a resolution.
At all.
I'm trying to get the next segment going.
I'm gonna fight you both.
People talk about resolutions, and a lot of time it's like, I'm gonna hit the gym, and then you go for 2 weeks and you never go again.
Yep.
I have been that guy. I've done that plenty of times.
Like a week for me.
So that's not going to be what it is this time. But I figured we could kind of talk about our resolutions, so you guys kind of know like what we're going to be doing. Hopefully in the next year, maybe you'll share some of yours. I'm not starting it off though.
Yikes.
Who wants to go?
Let me think.
All right. Well, he's thinking I can go because I have some stuff off the top of my head. So I've been on a weight loss journey since maybe about the halfway point of the
Looking
year.
fire.
True.
Man, go back to episode
Everybody
1.
cheer him on in the comments.
Go back to
Woo-woo.
episode 1. I was a bigger boy. So about that time, when I started really, really focusing on it, because I had lost maybe about like 40 pounds from that point, but that took me maybe like a year and a half to do because I wasn't really like on my shit. But dang it!
Oh, one left.
One left.
Oh.
I wasn't on my game with it. But about halfway through the year, I started counting calories and really kind of like setting myself to it. And since then, I've lost about 50 pounds.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
Nice.
Let's get a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. So right now, as we speak, I'm roughly 370,
Nice.
Okay.
That's
which is the
amazing.
lightest I have been in years. Years.
Oh, yeah.
Something to be proud of.
True.
My short-term goal is 350. However, for this year, by the end of this year, I would like to be at 300.
Nice.
At least, like that's my year-end
Yeah.
goal.
Mhm.
Okay.
If I can make it at least close to that, even if I'm in like the 310s, 320s, I'll be happy with that. The journey doesn't end there because my long-term goal is like between 2 and 250.
Mhm.
So, but if I could be at least 300 by the end of the year, I'll be happy and proud.
Hey, that's a good
Nice.
goal to have. Like you
Yeah.
said, you're
True.
gonna continue anyway. So
Yeah.
it's good to have
So-
a goal for the year,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have your main goal to reach further beyond the
Yeah.
year.
Exactly.
To go even further beyond.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Nice. Anything else?
I just really want to improve my art this year. That's like a big thing for me because I'm not very happy with my art style.
He never is.
I
Despite
know,
despite
but-
the 8 or no, it's been like like 9-10 years at this point. This guy has been making art, and I've seen it improve. But he never does,
True.
and I'm tired of it.
You should do like a time lapse portfolio of
Yeah.
all your
I
artwork.
I kinda
from when
want
you
to.
started. I
But
think
sometimes
that'd be so cool.
I'll see things that I did like years ago, and I'm like, who did this?
I feel that though.
This is fire. Who did that?
Well, even when I was going through your Instagram the other day, when we were talking about the weeaboo thing,
Mhm.
I like went back. I was like, damn, like, and not that it was bad, it was still
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
like, damn, like he's really like improved since then. Like looking at like the drawings of us that you did on paper of us as like Naruto character or the Akatsuki versus like the new version versus like how your art style is now. It's a big change.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of improvement because like after high school, like I really like put art on the back burner for like most of my high school career. So I didn't do like basically any improvement. But then junior into senior year, that's when I kind of started drawing here and there a little bit more. And since then, I've really been trying to improve. But now that I have time off from work, I can really focus on improving my artwork. Because my style right now, the way that I could best describe it is that it's like the shape language of it is like a mixture of stylized and like realistic. Not like realism, but like realistic in terms of like the way that the things are shaped, the bodies are shaped and stuff like that. And it feels like it's like it can't commit to either, so it feels like shaky to me when I look at it sometimes. Especially like if it's a drawing that I don't like. For drawings that I spend a lot of time on, that I'm like working meticulously to make sure everything looks right, those ones I'm a little bit more impressed with. Okay. But for my everyday general stuff, I'll be happy with it at first, but then I'll look back at it at maybe like a week or two, and I'm like, I see this wrong. I could have done this better. I could have done that better. And then I'll see other people's stuff that is more stylized, and I'm like, that's the type of thing that I want to achieve. So I want to try to shift away from the more realistic proportion type things to more stylization, more interesting shapes, more interesting like shading styles and color usage, and also heavy working on my composition because my composition is very subpar. Austin, that's the thing Austin truly amazes me with every art piece that he does, is that his composition is always phenomenal.
True.
What does that mean in art terms?
So like the way that it's the best way I could describe it, because I'm a little stupid. Composition is essentially the way that the different elements are placed on the page and the way that they all look together and come together.
His scenes,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah. So like that one of Tungsten where he was like sitting on the chair, and then you look outside, you see them there. That composition is really good. Okay. That's something that especially because I'm terrible with backgrounds.
I was gonna say, I think it's more so because a lot of your drawings, like you do heavy detail on the person that you're drawing, and then you do kind of like more so color in the back, just to like add something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't see a lot of like background artwork from you.
I mostly do like character designs, and that's something that I want to try to get away from and work on more like full pieces. I also want to do a lot more fan art, because I do mostly like either your guys' characters that you make, or characters that I make, or like us as other characters and so on. But I want to start doing just like regular fan art of characters that I enjoy throughout a bunch of things, you know?
I think it'd be good if you were to practice, instead of doing a character, then a background, maybe start with a background, then character.
Put the character in
and
it.
And if you like don't like the background, you can always like remove the character layer and like go back
fix it and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Nice. I'm sure you'll get better at doing it once you practice it more.
So I'm excited for that. Just because I'd like to, by the end of the year, be in a place where, because I'm assuming that I'll never be happy with my art. I'm always going to be like
your harsh critic,
my worst critic. But I want to at least be more content in my style and be able to say, like, even if I don't like it right now, I feel confident in it. You know what I mean? So
that's a good idea. It's a good goal.
Yeah. Those are my two biggest ones.
Nice.
And to get my homebrew campaign started. But that one's gonna be tough.
That's what I'm saying.
That one's gonna be tough because we have a campaign going for Dragonlance right now, and I don't know how long it's gonna be till that one's over, because we got a long road to go.
Long road.
So
I just want to play my boy.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. But trust me, guys, the wait will be worth it. Okay.
Heck yeah.
By then I'll be tested.
Yes.
I'll be sharpened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. I will go next.
Hey.
I guess like my initial one. I know I said like, go to the gym, blah blah blah. It's kind of similar, but it's not the same thing. I won't promise I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm not promising that.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is I want to get better with like my eating habits and try like, I know eating healthy is something that's gonna be very difficult for me because, one, I'm allergic to fruits. I know it sounds weird. I like the taste of them, but it makes my tongue and my mouth itch, and I don't like that part.
That part.
Yeah, and it's like all fruits but apples, so it's like I don't want to eat an apple. but I struggle with like vegetables and stuff. And I know it sounds very childish. Yeah, I'm 26-year-old. I'm a grown ass man. But hey,
Listen,
it's not my fault that my body rejects things without my control.
That's the shit that people. Dang it! I just
Oh,
used the
there it
last one,
is.
man. Can we take the S word off? No, this is
poop.
At that point, yeah. No, that's the thing about like. Listen, if you're blessed with the type of palate where you could eat anything, hey, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. But like some of us just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of us, when we're eating these things, the flavor mixed with the texture, or even just sometimes just the flavor itself, it really just, you know that episode of SpongeBob where he tries Gary's food?
Yeah.
That's how it feels, like when some of that stuff hits your tongue.
No, it does. And like for me, I'm very big on like texture, and that's what like screws me up. Is like
Yeah.
it makes me want to gag. And I know when I say it, I sound childish, but I can't help it. But yeah, so I want to get better at that. I want to eat better in the sense that like it's like kind of how like you said, like watching calories, trying to like make it so that way like I'm still eating like what I'm supposed to, but like not eating either like too many calories or like as much as I am now to where I'm like kind of maintaining. I want to like drop a little bit. So that's one of my goals. My other one is to try and be more financially responsible going into the new year. Just because like we got things to do. I'm trying to get out of this apartment. I'm trying to, actually start making moves for our wedding. I'm trying to just be able to have money to be like, damn, I want that, or she wants that. Hey, swipe, and not be like, damn, we have an ice soup for dinner the next day. So those are my main two things that I want to try to accomplish by the end of the year. The food one's going to be a very tough journey, but at least I got a seasoned veteran here who can help me out. And yeah, so hopefully a year when we do this episode again, I can actually say that I accomplished these goals. We'll see if I did.
Nice.
Who's got one? Who wants to go next? Oh,
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. I have one main one with like subsidiary wishes upon or goals upon that. So my main one is to just in general become better, like disciplined, I guess. And in that, I mean more so with the subsidiary ones. So
you can fly like an airbender.
Exactly. But so like getting back into like my hobbies and things and being able to sit down and actually enjoy that time as opposed to being like I'll read or finish a book next week or whatever, and then I'm on like TikTok all day every day. But like stuff like that, I want to like learn new skills, refresh on old ones. Also like better discipline with like eating better or like just health in general. Because I would also like to, slim down a little bit, look good for said wedding.
Heavy on that.
True. And that reunion, that's not next year, but like whenever it is.
Yeah.
It is next year?
No,
it's this year.
No.
Oh well, this year. Sorry, this year.
No, we graduated in 2016.
That's
So
right.
next year.
I don't know why I
Oh.
thought it was
Next
2026.
year.
Okay.
Sorry,
We're
sorry.
good.
I
Well,
lied.
I'm not good. That's not a reason to get lax.
Yeah.
But like stuff like so like health, hobbies, just being better at like getting tasks done on time, just overall better discipline, and that is a broad goal, which is why, with the subsidiary ones, I will set more specific ones, and then yes,
I do have another one, but I'll wait till you're done.
oh,
Unless there's-
I also have another one. That's a
basically-
little silly.
oh,
So
I think that's basically mine.
do you want to do yours before we rotate back to people that?
Sure. I guess my first one would be like to get more in depth with my like creativity and stuff, because like I like being creative, but I feel like I don't do it as often as I want to be. And I think like that would be really cool to just like be more creative and like create more things and like see where what I can come up with, I guess.
Yeah.
And then another one definitely would be for like wedding planning, because I have my dream wedding date set in mind, and like I really want to get married on this wedding day. I'm not gonna say it yet because can't have y'all know yet, but
I'll try to steal it.
right, like I have my heart literally set on this date, so like I would really like to be able to like be more financially responsible, so that way I can start saving, start making those purchases, we can start making those decisions, and we can actually start getting wedding planning ready, because people always ask me about it and I'm like, oh, like we haven't done anything yet, but it's like I really want to be like, yeah, we did this and this and this and this and this and we're gonna do this, and like I'm excited because I want to DIY a lot of the stuff. So I think that also will help with my creativity because I'll be making the things for our wedding. So
Nice.
I'm excited.
Me
So that's
too.
a goal. That's like I think my biggest goal is this year is
Hell
to
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
really solidify everything and like book our wedding venue hopefully. So
Yeah.
pray
I
for
still gotta
us.
figure out what color I'm gonna wear.
We just we
Um,
first need the venue so that way we can secure the date.
True.
That is true.
Yes.
We can figure everything else out after.
I guess it's fair. The other one I thought of that you kind of reminded me of is hobbies. I have no hobbies
Same.
because I don't consider gaming a hobby to some extent. I consider
To
it
me, it's a lifestyle.
No, to me it's just something I do to pass time, which I guess is what hobbies can be.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm not really good at art. I don't necessarily enjoy doing it. I'm not a very crafty person, so I need to find a hobby that I actually enjoy and try to like get into it. Cause like, I game and I have a good time.
Yes, sir.
But sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, I do this every day.
I understand. Is there not more to life
Yeah,
than this?
I need something else. There's got to be more
You
to
should,
life
you
than
should
this.
become like a movie buff.
Okay.
We need a movie buff
Watch
friend in
hella
the group.
movies.
So that
Yeah,
way,
but I have short-term memory loss and
Oh.
the
That's
brain
true.
capacity of a
That's
snail.
true.
So
So you gotta write notes.
there you go.
I didn't even do that in college, bro.
I feel
Well,
like-
I wrote the
but
notes.
now you're doing it
I
for
didn't really
you.
use them.
You're not doing it for the man. You're doing it for you.
Fair enough. You got a point. So yeah,
Become
maybe
a pilot.
what the hell?
No, that's
right,
too
we're shooting
dangerous.
high.
What if you get like really into like model building, like Legos or Bionicle, or like even
Ships
like
in a
those,
bottle.
like the. I mean, you could do like cars or ships
See,
in a
that's
bottle, or
but I would need like either like an extra room to do this, or we need to get a house because I can't do shit with these guard cats running around, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have so many Legos that are like in the closet because of the fact that these boys will just.
We got
Oh,
we gotta hide
word?
'em.
you see him in there.
What?
You see
All
him?
right. All right.
Or like the Gundam things that like I do
That's
sometimes.
Hey, maybe I'll buy one and try it out.
They're really cool once you like do them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So-
hopefully I'll actually have a hobby by the next time we talk about this. Yeah. What's your
My
silly
other
one?
resolution that you also kind of reminded me of is my resolution is to get an Adderall prescription.
Oh.
Okay. What did he say that reminded you?
He
of?
was talking about like
Oh, health
focusing
in general,
on,
like
like focusing on things or
Oh,
something
okay.
that,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
made my
yeah.
brain think that.
Nice.
Well,
Because
just go to the doctor and tell him that you can't focus.
because
There you go.
I have such a hard time focusing on like things. Like I need stuff in the background
Mhm.
to kind of like divert some of that energy so that way I can also
Yeah.
focus on this thing.
Same.
But sometimes I then get locked in on that other thing, so then I don't
Mhm.
focus
Which is
on the
the
thing I'm supposed to be
problem.
focusing on.
Lucky.
And that sucks for D&D prep because D&D prep that should take me like at most an hour will take me all day to do. Because I just like I'll have an idea in my head, but every time I try to think, like if I like I'll try to sometimes sit there and think of how I want the narrative to go down from point A to point B to point C.
Mhm.
And I think I have the events of point A, I have the events of point B, I have the events of point C down to a science, okay? But then all the transitionary stuff getting there, I try to think of that, and then like my brain will just go like this way,
Yeah.
and then I can't. I have to like then like go through that little line of thought that's not even relevant to it that ends up going back into some other thing. And then I have to be like, wait, no, I'm supposed to be doing this. So when I think about it, I get to that same point, boom, it goes
Yeah.
off again, and it happens every single time, and it's so frustrating and difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I have any sort of ADHD or anything like that.
I know I do. I need to get back on the meds.
Yeah, I've
problem.
never been diagnosed because I don't really go to doctors. But I really hope that it is something like that because then there's an explanation to why my
Yeah.
brain works the way it does.
Mhm.
Because if I don't have anything like that and my brain is just truly just broken like that, I will be devastated.
Yeah,
So-
no. I'm being you'll probably find out once you do it, but
Yeah.
it is tough. I struggle with the same thing. So like literally in school, I'd be like, all right, I gotta write this essay. Let me get this going. Start with the intro. I get the intro done easy, no problem.
Yeah.
First body paragraph, I'm like, hey, we're going. I'm like, I could play this phone game real quick.
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh shit, it's been like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Back to the essay.
Yeah.
are the boys on Discord right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me go on there instead of writing my essay.
Yeah.
So it's very rough trying
challenging.
to like focus on one thing, especially when you have like either distractions around your environment or just things that like you think of that will also like take you off of what
Yeah.
you're trying to do. So I get it. It's rough.
It's tough.
Hopefully when you do it, you get some answers.
I hope so. I hope so. Or something to at least help.
And
or
maybe
to
do it now. You got
course
time.
correct. Yeah, that's
True.
true. That's true. That just means I have to set a doctor's appointment.
Doctor.
Oh, doctor's appointment.
Not to tell your mom to do it.
Yeah. No, she would too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little silly, but like
Yeah.
that's like kind of one thing that would be nice.
Yes.
Because if at least if I could get the prescription and try it out, and if it still doesn't work,
It's like, oh.
then I'll have to resort to drastic measures to put a new brain in.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. So, we talked about our resolutions. Hopefully you guys can like relate to them or let us know what yours are in the comments. But I had another idea for this year, or for this episode for this new year, to kind of talk about things from last year, about like, our favorites of different types of topics and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of put one out there and then we'll try to say what our favorite of that
I'm gonna
was.
take this out now.
And go back
just in
and
case I
forth.
gotta do some research.
Good idea.
Oh.
So my first one, which I don't know if it'll be tough because like I feel like not a lot came out, but it could be in general. But favorite movie of the year, or if we want to take it there, worst movie of the year that we watched.
Craven the
Yo,
Oh,
we didn't watch that.
No,
It could have been.
Adam Webb so far is the
Sorry, that was
Adam Webb is the worst movie I think I've seen
Yeah.
this year.
very
Right, you
good
actually
pick.
watched it.
Very good pick.
Yeah, that movie. It's not, we watched it on Netflix. I'm pretty sure.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix,
I think yeah.
Do I
Well,
really
is it
wanna
still?
watch it
I know
I
it
know
was.
I saw it the other day. It's on
Okay.
Netflix. Yeah.
Does that mean that Craven might end up on
Hold on.
Netflix?
Oh, it's going to.
Probably.
Madam Web was the worst movie so far this year. That movie was comically bad.
Yeah.
And if I had gone into the theater to see that movie, I would have been a little peeved when I walked out.
I don't know what it is about Sony,
They can't make good movies.
Yeah.
but it
Right.
feels almost intentional.
It does. It's because they're making movies about characters that are tangential to Spider-Man. We don't care about these characters
True.
because they have no connection to Spider-Man.
Like I feel like Venom, even though it's not the best, or like not like I feel like it's the best out of Sony's movies that they've been putting out.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I feel like that's the only one they probably have.
And even then,
going
those
for them.
movies are still bad. They're just funny
yeah,
bad.
they're
Like,
just funny. They got some comedy to them.
But like Madam Web was just, it just felt like everything in that movie was half-baked and like kind of pointless and really stupid. Like there's just a lot of like little things. So like this isn't spoilers because I'm sure you want to give it a watch.
I mean, even if I do, like I don't. It's, you can
I'll be
you can
honest.
spoil the
I'll be
whole
honest with
movie.
you. There's really nothing to even like crazy that
Yeah,
happens
not
to
really.
spoil.
Yeah.
So there's this section, right? She brings the girls out to the woods. She tells them, "Stay here." She leaves. She comes back. The girls are gone. They went to a diner to party, yardy.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Right.
And the first time she goes to this diner, she walks there, right? She walks from the woods to this diner. She goes in there. She sees the girlies party, yardying. And then evil Spider-Man walks in,
It's Spider-Man.
It's Spider.
and he kills the girls.
Which I found out is not even actually Spider-Man. Like I looked
No.
up who the villain was, and I was
Yeah,
like,
Ezekiel
why does he look-
Sims, who isn't even that guy in the comics either.
Yeah. I
So Sony, you really need to get your writing team together. So she gets there. She scolds the girls for going to the party, yardy. There wasn't really a party there, but they're turning up on a table.
Yeah.
As Spider-Man walks in, he kills the girls.
Yo.
Boom! Whole time it was just a vision of the
Oh,
future, a
okay.
vision of the future,
Yeah.
right?
The future.
No.
So she sees this happen. She's like, "Oh no, I need to intervene." She gets in a car to drive to the diner now, right?
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
As Spider-Man gets there before her. She walked there the first time,
Yeah. What?
and he got there after.
Yup.
She drives there.
So she changed the timeline. He said, "I got to speed it up."
I
now."
guess so.
Lucky.
She drives there. She gets there after him. Now they do this thing where like she's like stuck behind a truck, right?
Yeah.
To be like, oh, that's why she's late.
Mhm.
But she drove there this time, regardless of being stuck behind a
Yeah.
truck for a little bit. She's gonna get there even sooner. So instead, as Spider-Man walks in, he looks at the girls and he's like, I'm going to kill you. And then she drives the car through the diner door.
Mm-hmm.
That part is funny and silly.
Yeah.
His spider sense
Oh,
does
I
not
know
work
what
in
scene
that
you're
movie.
talking about.
Yeah. So that's a little funny.
Isn't it also like the same like part where like I think he does like a front flip or something, or she does. I can't remember. I saw something where like she does this like trick and like either gets hit mid like trick or something. Like I don't know.
Something like I know. Like there's a scene later where she drives into him as like out of a building, something like that.
Maybe
Anyways.
that's what it was.
And also, they show in the trailers the 3 girls as they are suited up in their Spider Women outfits and all this stuff. A lot of the marketing was based around that. Sydney Sweeney's press tour was about how accurate she wanted to be to the character. Those suits are in the movie a collective
3
2
seconds.
minutes.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You see them in a like what if world.
Yep.
And then at the very end, they show up again, and it's the same exact shot, by
it's
the way.
the same scene. Like, yeah.
But with Madam Web edited into the last one. It
Oh,
is so
Sony.
painfully bad. And also, I don't see people talking about this. There's a scene at the beginning where Ezekiel Sims, as Spider-Man, the bad guy, has a vision of these girls killing him in the future, right?
Yes.
He wakes up, it's like a dream or something. It ends up being a vision, blah, 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 whatever. He wakes up, and he's like, I need to track down these girls so that I can kill them. Fair, whatever. Do your thing. He somehow pulls the faces of these women from his dream to put them into a database.
Yep.
I don't see anybody. How did he do that? Because they don't explain it.
Nope.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it.
Nope.
They just show up with their faces on the computers in their Spider-Women outfits that don't exist yet, by the way.
Yeah.
Bro, the writing is all over the place.
Low-key.
Holy
And it's
shit.
never explained how he did that.
Yeah.
And then he's
a
like,
cyborg.
despite it them being Spider-Man masks that barely cover anything, and you like, so he's like, oh, I need to see their faces. So then his lady techie Oracle companion hits a button on the keyboard, and it removes the masks and shows their actual faces.
Yeah.
They're in the future.
How? What is this technology? How can you make up details that are accurate from something you saw in your dream?
He redreamed it, but this time he controlled the dream and removed the mask.
But how did he get that on the computer?
Magic.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was
Like,
really-
I heard it
really
was bad, but like
The movie is
that
It
is
was-
so
it was
bad.
I don't think
really
I'm gonna
bad.
watch it.
It was really bad.
I don't.
I'd still watch it just so that you could see it for
Key and,
yourself.
You know.
I think I'd rather
Spider-Man
watch
is in the
Morbius.
movie. In one way.
I don't like.
Oh, true.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, you know, if you watch it, you'll see.
Ah,
Ah.
boo.
Also, this is the last thing I'll say because we're probably already like
yeah.
yeah, 10 minutes,
Just
10
that.
minutes, just that. So I'll just say real quick, all of his lines as Spider-Man, all of his lines are dubbed over.
Yeah.
None of his lines match his lips.
Yep.
They're all 80
Well, 'cause
yard
it's a
over.
mask, right?
No. When he's speaking normally,
What?
when he's maskless, all of his lines are 80 yard. Yes.
Why?
I have no earthly idea. The only thing I can imagine is on the editing floor, they're like, this script is bad. So we need to redub his lines to make it a little bit better. And it's still bad.
Yeah.
Do better.
This is making me more scared to watch Craven.
Me too.
This is why, because you've obviously, you've been excited for Craven. This is why I don't understand how anybody could be excited for Craven.
We're
When
only
this-
excited for one reason.
It's more about him.
Morbius flopped twice.
True.
They put it in theaters, it flopped. We gaslighted them into putting it into theaters so it could flop a second time. That movie is generationally bad. Madam Web was terrible.
Worse.
I haven't seen Morbius, so I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I haven't either.
I'd
Morbid
imagine
tongue.
Morbius is worse, but I can't say for certain. So with Craven coming out, I was like, I have no faith. I have no hope. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I don't know why you signed up for this movie because you don't need this. Okay?
Man.
Now you're known for Quicksilver and Craven the Hunter.
I didn't mind him as Quicksilver.
I liked him as Quicksilver personally.
Pietro or
even though he was only in one movie. Yeah, Pietro, yeah.
Pietro. Well, technically, no, he's not really in the Wanda show.
Yeah,
it's just
he's
like a clip of
yeah.
whatever.
So yeah, that's what I got to say about Madam Web. Worst movie of the year.
Yikes.
Damn. I'm not gonna go into that long of a spiel because my worst movie is worse only because I don't think I went to the movies a lot this year. I think I literally only saw like Dune 2, Joker. Did we watch anything else? Like together as a
I
group?
I don't think so.
We really didn't go to the movies
Yeah.
that
That's
much.
I was gonna say, low key.
There also wasn't a whole heaping helping of a lot of that came out this year.
That's
I
true.
just went through the list and I was like, there actually are a lot of movies that I wanted
Oh,
to see.
Deadpool.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, we
Deadpool.
did.
Deadpool was
we just
good.
Out of all the
We just
movies
never
I've
really
seen
did.
this year, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
Yeah.
worst, not because it's completely terrible, but
Joker?
because it's the worst. Yeah, it's the worst
Yeah.
of the ones I've seen.
Foley a
Is
doo-doo,
Joker.
I saw that joke.
It is the worst movie for me because it, like after finishing it, it didn't really seem like it was necessary. We didn't need it.
Mhm.
The first one was great. I liked it. And that's not on some like weird dude to watch it like, yeah, I can be Joker.
I'm
Joker.
Just it was a good movie. I liked the way it was shot. I liked the story of it. It was good. This one just felt like it was just like, hey guys, first movie was really good. Let's just do something because we know we're gonna get people in there.
Hey guys, it's the Joker, baby,
And like it
and
flopped.
his girlfriend.
I was worried about the musical aspect. The music part wasn't bad. It just felt unnecessary,
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially with Harley Quinn, and it wasn't doing it for me. So it's the worst movie. Also, the ending sucked ass. So it's not Madam Web bad. It's just
Yeah.
not a great movie.
yeah. I think I agree. It's not
Yeah.
Madam Web because
Yeah.
at least the performances in Joker were pretty good.
Yeah, like the acting was at least good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I guess best, like we said, was probably Deadpool just because it's Deadpool. You know, it hit the humor perfectly. The story didn't go where I thought it was gonna go, but still good. All the like character cameos were pretty cool, nice. So yeah, that's really it for me. I have not watched a lot of movies. Dune 2 could have been up there, but without seeing Dune 1, which I know I didn't really need to, I don't think it carried much weight with me. Like I still liked watching it, but it was a long ass movie,
True.
and I can only stare at sand so much.
Yeah.
So
Sandworm.
and sandworms.
Yep.
I don't want to look at no more sandworms. Yeah. What about you?
I'd have to agree with what you said.
Joker and Deadpool.
Yeah.
Joker.
I don't think
I
I've
don't think-
really
yeah, you haven't
seen
seen much
anything
either.
else besides that.
I looked at a list of, and the list was still going. There's a lot of movies that came out this year, I guess. But I looked through like 300 movies that came out this year, and I already forgot most of them. But I will say Dune 2 is probably my favorite one that came out this year because Deadpool and Wolverine, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good.
Sorry.
Deadpool Wolverine was good, but like it was a good time, but it wasn't like a movie built for me.
It's not a
I
movie
guess.
that's gonna move you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like a 10 out of 10
Yeah,
spectacular
yeah,
best
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
It's just
of the
I had a lot of
decade.
fun watching
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I liked it.
You know, in a
Yeah.
time where like things were kind of bad and like, you know,
Especially
things
with
haven't been
True.
great. I think having just a comedy filled movie,
Yes,
it was nice. It's been
absolutely.
a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think Dune 2 is more of well, not necessarily like built for me, but it was a movie more so built for me. I like the fight scene, like the two that they're wearing.
Yeah.
Everybody's performances are really good. Like I know it was a lot of sand, but just like how they like the world building is very good.
Yeah.
And I just enjoyed the story and like how
The
the events
cinematography
unfolded.
was-
The cinematography is amazing.
I just wish I could have seen more of the other world besides just like that lady's like one room where like the trees and garden were and all that.
And then worst movie yeah probably
I'm hearing the static keys now.
Yeah,
now it's gone.
right?
also probably Madam Web. I don't know. There was another one that I had in my head, but I forgot what it was. But yeah, Dune 2, Madam Web. Best and worst.
All right. Well, hope you guys like those. Sorry, I know I said I had other ones, but we're hitting that time, and we don't want to keep you guys too long. We know you got a lot of plans, things to
Got a
take
lot
care
of
of.
kisses to
Enjoy.
do.
Yeah, not a lot. Well, no, that's already done.
That was-
the
yeah,
kissing's
yeah.
done.
Damn.
But you know, if you got New Year's Day off, enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Glad you were here to watch it with us, and we'll catch you in the next one. Because as always, we are
The
boys.
See you in episode 48.
We are the boys.
Bye.
The boys.
Dubois Productions.
The boys.
Dubois.
Homelander.
Later.